December 2, 1984. At the Union Carbide India Limited pesticide plant in Bhopal, India, water accidentally entered a storage tank containing over 80,000 pounds of methyl isocyanate, MIC, a chemical known to react violently with water. This caused a runaway reaction, leading to the tank overheating and a catastrophic release of toxic gas. A dense, deadly cloud of MIC spread across the city of Bhopal, exposing hundreds of thousands of people to the hazardous chemical. Around 3,800 people died immediately, and tens of thousands were injured. Later, many others died from toxic gas-related illnesses, marking the Bhopal disaster as the worst industrial accident in history. Investigations revealed numerous safety failures, including missing process hazard analysis, poorly maintained equipment, and inadequate training for workers handling MIC. Dr. Trevor Kletz, known as the father of process safety, emphasized that MIC wasn't a primary material but an intermediate chemical. Storing it wasn't necessary and could have been used as it was produced, reducing the risk of a major leak. The Bhopal disaster sparked a major shift toward designing safer industrial processes. In response, U.S. Congress passed laws to improve chemical emergency preparedness, requiring companies to develop risk management programs and report worst-case scenarios. The Chemical Safety Board, CSB, was also created to investigate chemical accidents and recommend preventive measures. Despite these steps, serious chemical accidents continued in the U.S. throughout the 1990s. In 2008, an explosion at a pesticide plant in Institute, West Virginia, resulted in 2 fatalities and 8 injuries. The explosion, caused by a chemical reaction during startup, could have led to another deadly release of MIC if the explosion had struck a nearby storage tank. The CSB's investigation into the West Virginia explosion found the same issues as in Bhopal: insufficient operator training and safety procedures. In 2012, a fire at a refinery in Northern California endangered workers' lives, with the CSB discovering that the company failed to replace corroded piping, leading to a rupture. In 2013, a deadly ammonium nitrate explosion in West Texas killed 15 people and injured over 200. Emergency response plans were insufficient, and the community wasn't aware of the hazard. The CSB's investigations showed that U.S. federal and state regulations don't do enough to focus on preventing accidents or reducing risks. The CSB has called for reforms to require companies to minimize risks by setting specific safety goals, following the latest industry standards, and using safer technologies wherever possible. After the California refinery accident, the CSB recommended these safety improvements to California, and the state is actively working on implementing them. The CSB hopes similar changes will happen at the federal level. In August 2013, President Obama issued an executive order to improve chemical facility safety. As a result, the EPA and OSHA are revising their process safety regulations. To encourage further improvements, the CSB has added process safety reform to its list of most wanted safety improvements. While both industry and government have worked to prevent chemical accidents, CSB investigations show that much more must be done to prevent future disasters.